Hello and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and Carlton Club Corner, episode 13. When I speak about him, I get a smile on my face, even in a loss. He stands for some great values as a person. He has those leadership qualities that people want to follow. That's what Michael VOSS said about Patrick Cripps after the loss to the Bulldogs on Saturday. He even gets a smile on his face after a loss. Are you kidding me, Michael VOSS? Are you kidding me? You're happy to see Patrick Cripps do well and have those leadership qualities as a person that people want to follow, then Carlton win a game of football? Let me tell you something, Vossy. This club that you've been a part of for 3 years, okay? Three short years. We are here to win premierships, okay? I couldn't give a stuff about Patrick Cripps. I couldn't give a stuff about anyone. I give a stuff about the Carlton Football Club, okay? That's bigger than any individual that's ever played for our great club, okay? That goes for the Kudafis of the world, the Jeselinkos, the Kernahans, the Bradleys, the Silvanis, the Milhanners, the John Nichols. The list goes on and on and on and on. The club is bigger than any single individual. For you to say that is disgraceful, okay? I'm disgusted with you having a smile on your face after a loss. After a loss that we should not have had against the Western Bulldogs, who, mind you, had so many players out, it shouldn't even have been. We shouldn't have even raised a sweat. Let's be honest. If we've got any desire to win the premiership, we should not have raised a sweat against the Bulldogs, who had Liam Jones, their number one defender, out. Aaron Norton, their number one forward, out. Adam Treloar, their number one midfielder, out. What's going on down there, Vossy? What's going on? Where's George Hewitt? I said last week, where's George Hewitt? I thought you'd be smart enough to bring him back this week, but no. Where is he? What the hell is going on at Carlton? What have you done, Vossy? What are you doing? Why isn't George Hewitt getting a game? Why? What's he done wrong in the first 16 rounds of this year that he doesn't deserve a game at Carlton? Tell me. He never plays a bad game. Yet you decide to bring in 27, who I've told you many times before on this channel is absolutely useless. Absolutely useless as a ruckman, as a foot. How he's on an AFL list is beyond me. And yet we go and sign him for 4 years. Good one, Blues. If you think Tom De Koning isn't up to this, you better trade him at the end of this year while his currency is high, because he's more than capable of doing this job on his own. More than capable. He showed it 2 weeks ago. And then you rested him because you wanted to give him one break before the finals. Now he's all sore again after one game, is he? Because he got beaten on one game. He needs to learn. He needs to grow up and learn. He's going to get a big contract. We're stupid enough to give him a big contract, yet not play him in the ruck. That's so smart, Carlton. What are you doing, Michael VOSS? What are you doing? I don't think you know what you're doing. We don't need two ruckmen. De Koning's fine. Harry's fine as a second ruckman to pinch hit, to give De Koning a rest. No problem whatsoever. Ruckmen are overrated. West Coast won a premiership without their number one ruckman in 2018. Nick Natanui did his knee, and West Coast still won the flag. Collingwood won the premiership last year without a recognised ruckman. Why do we need 2? Melbourne have had 1 for 5 years. They tried to, and they traded him because it didn't work. You see it fit to play 2 ruckmen. Mind you, one of them, who wears number 12, it's not the other one. No way is it the other one. Is one of the best up-and-coming ruckmen in the AFL. All he had to do was play against Tim English, who's very slight, very weak, compared to the big brutes of the AFL. He would have been just fine. But no, you had to go and play someone else and leave Tom De Koning in the forward line. I don't know what to say anymore. You've lost the plot. You've lost the plot, Vossi. You've lost the plot. Zach Williams. Get out. Get out of this club. You had your chance. But again, you're injured. You've done your hamstring. So therefore, get out of the club now. Make the call, Carlton, at the end of the year. Get rid of him. I'm sick of these injured players. Jack Martin, David Cunningham, Zach Williams, Caleb Marchbank. Every year. Get rid of them. Out. Who else was out this week? A perennial injured player. Let me guess.
Approximately 10 hours later.
He's a backman. See if you can get it in the comments before I say his name.
1 eternity later.
Have you got it? Mitch McGovern. That's it. Out injured again. Why? Cut your losses, Carlton. Cut your losses with these players. You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere with these injured players week in, week out. We cannot go forward with them. I'm telling you. I'm going to move on to Matt Cottrell now. His second game back, and he had 6 touches. So when do you think Vossi might be a good time to send him back to the reserves and just let him get some confidence and let him get 30 touches so he can get back in before the finals? I said last week he probably should have played a game in the reserves before he comes straight back to the seniors after 7 weeks. However, you see it fit that he's so special, Matt Cottrell, that he comes straight back in. Don't get me wrong, he's very good and very important to our success. However, after 7 rounds missing, he should not have been straight back in the side. And the last 2 weeks have proven it. So let's see what you're going to do this week, Vossi. Are you going to put him back to the seconds or are you going to play him again? I've got a feeling you're going to play him again because you're a stubborn man. And the last few weeks you've been getting it wrong a lot. Needs to change now. Now. This is it. We've had enough now. Okay? Well, 2 games clear. Second on the ladder. Now we're level with Geelong. And only percentage separates us. 2 games clear we were of second spot. We lose this week, we could be out of the top 4. How's that going to go? Michael, how do you think that's going to fare in the finals for Carlton? You tell me. I'll tell you how it's going to fare. I would sack you. Unless we make the grand final, I would sack you. You have single-handedly hurt us, hurt our chances by making these ridiculous calls on players that I don't know why all of a sudden this rubbish is happening. I don't know why all of a sudden you see fit to have 2 ruckmen. I don't know why all of a sudden you see it fit to take out George Hewitt. Why? Really? You think that's a secret to success? Told you it wasn't, and I was right because we've lost the last 2. And the Bulldogs were fantastic the other day. They actually wanted to win the game. Not like Carlton just strutting around like $2 millionaires. Carlton Football Club. You just remember what I said to you. For 12 episodes, I've been saying this. You've done nothing yet. Nothing. Played in the preliminary final, which who cares at the end of the day? Who even cares that Brisbane lost the grand final last year? All they remember is who won. Okay? So we've done nothing yet. Our last premiership was 1995. Okay? 29 years ago. 29 years ago. Even GWS have made a grand final. Fremantle have made a grand final. Doesn't that say something? Doesn't that embarrass this club? This great club of ours? This strong, powerful club that we once were? What's that tell you? What's that tell you that these new up-and-coming teams are making grand finals before Carlton? We've done nothing. So get to work, fix it, stop making the wrong calls, and finish top 2, or else our chances of winning the premiership are gone. I better end it there before I get too angry, because it's frustrating. It's frustrating the hell out of me. Well, there you have it. Another episode of Carlton Club Corner in the books. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about the Blues. Love reading all your comments. I'll reply to all of you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.